Alright, so I'm gonna just start by setting up a layout, and then we'll dive into some of the upcoming items we got coming up, and then some pre-order specials that are pretty exciting. I'm super excited about it. I got relocated to upstairs. You men with wives understand what that's like. This is now my corner of the house, I guess. It's just gonna be me today. I'm just trying to get a layout set up to take down to the park next Saturday. I'm gonna set up a layout in the park. I don't want something overly complicated just because there's gonna be a lot of kids. Right now I'm gonna make something just fun. She was gonna come race for a little bit, but she's not feeling too well right now, so I got Mac up here. I can kind of show you where I'm at. See, we got Mac. He's passed out. He's just gonna sit there and sleep. This is the setup we got working on. I got some boxes of track and some cars that we're gonna be taking with us. This is see, I'm on the second level, and this is kind of what you can see from. I just love it. It's just so pretty here. It's really hot today. This is my backyard. The problem is this tree here, when it fills up with the fruit, it droops down. Usually these branches are real high, but they're full of these little fruits. They're like I don't even know how to describe them. They're kind of like, they turn yellow. You'll see, and they're pretty tasty. They're a little bit sour, even when they ripen completely. But these branches, when they're not full of the fruit, they're like up here. Like this branch down here is like way up here. And they're drooping down. They actually give us a lot more shade in the back patio here. Dad says you need to use landscape view. But my layout is not a landscape layout. They're gonna see more. See, this is the layout. And I don't know if I can switch to landscape view in the middle. But if I switch to landscape, I don't know if I can. I'm new to this. I'm just trying to, I got tired of just working on the computer, so I'm taking a break, and I just felt like going over pre-order stuff with you guys. For the next one, I'll switch to landscape view. But for now, this allows me to stay in the frame while I, well, thanks a lot for praying for me and my family. We're doing really good. Obviously, we want to get back so we can help Tinkers grow more, is obviously the grand plan. But we really are lucky with the blessings we got with the really clean birth with Mac. No problems there. We're just overloaded with blessings. So I'm not gonna say God's not looking out for us right now, for sure. But this is what we got. This is what we're working with. We have two sets we're working with. We have the famous Double Derby Mania set, which I'm actually not, just for tonight. I just plan on racing a little bit, making a quick set, because I've actually never built sets. When I was younger, my dad always had the 1/32 scale or SCX set up upstairs in the shed or downstairs in the shed, wherever, and he would always just have it set up. So we never really made a set. We never really played a ton, but I remember when my friends would come over, they would always want to play, and I'd play with them. But as far as HO stuff, I've never really constructed a set. I'm running into the thing where this sucker is one of them, I think that's 9 inches. And so if you try to put one of those in the middle, now you have it offset by a half of a track. And so I haven't figured out how to use these quite yet in a more square lay. You almost have to twist it sideways and use the 3-inch pieces to get it correctly. Which I'm going to start fiddling around with these a little more in the future. But right now I'm just going to make a basic layout and just race around a little bit. And then as people roll in, we're going to discuss pre-orders, some new auto road releases, and even some new Race Master releases, because there's a lot of fun stuff coming up. A lot of hot cars. Which I kind of just want to put a curve there. That kind of straight right here. I like these. I agree that they should be longer, but these are kind of, they add another dynamic to the track. It's just kind of fun. So here, we'll just start with, and then, you know, as, oops, where am I sitting up to the track? Well, then the other set we're working with is the speed versus endurance. So I have a couple of lifts. So that might be too close. Am I going to be able to make that work? Yeah, I think I'll be able to make that work. We'll see. If not, we change it. Danny, do you have anybody to race with down there? I do. Right now I'm just setting up I'm trying, like I said in the beginning, I haven't really set up a lot of layouts, and so I just figured I'd come up. Well, my wife's not feeling too well right now, and she just wanted a little break from Mac, and I was like, well, I can go upstairs and I'll just fiddle around with the racetrack, try to get a setup for when I go down to when I set up a track down at the center. And So right now I'm just figuring out track configurations, and this one looks like I'm going to move this down now. Didn't you catch the one the live stream I did the other night with Efren? He was down here racing, and I had those little girls, my little they're like little nieces, kind of, or not, yeah, nieces. Be sure to click the thumbs up. I haven't hit it yet. Yeah, so do I. She doesn't get sick often, but I think, I don't know if she ate something or whatever, or just not feeling well today. So we're just giving her a little break, and like I said, I'm really excited to discuss the. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Oh, you missed that. What did you miss? I wonder if my sound's not very good. Let me see I'm gonna see my sound. Just not feeling well today. So we're just giving her a little break, and like I said, I'm really excited to discuss the. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Oh really? No, I'm just setting up. Oh, you missed it. You missed the stream. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, you gotta check that out. It's one of the previous ones. It was Sunday night. I set up a quick layout. It was a double double cross section, and yeah, man, the people loved it. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so now I need to get. So I'm not going to be super talkative while I'm setting this up, but here once more people get on, we'll start discussing the new upcoming stuff. We're doing a big release this night at midnight. We're going to be opening up pre-orders to some certain cars you guys are really excited about. And I'm not just saying that because we're selling them, but based on the emails I've gotten, you guys are ready for us to start pre-orders on these. And we got word that they're on the ship and they're headed over, and so we're going to start pre-orders. There is one item I'm starting pre-orders that we don't have word that's on the ship yet, but it's our club card, and I'm going to go ahead and open that up and start getting club members to place their order for their free card, because as you guys know, we list it for $0 for club members for one, and I just ask that you guys pay shipping on that pretty much. And I might have to go a little bit higher. Boy, this guy's getting hot. I don't know if it's gonna let me charge it. Yeah, that guy's cooking. Be sure to show little Mac during the live stream. I don't know how to get him in the chute, but we can definitely show more of him. I can move his little chair, but he's sleeping right now. He's just the cutest little thing. Yeah, he's like my favorite person in the world. Hey Adam, how's it going? We're going to be discussing new releases and stuff like that. I'm just getting a little bit of racing going. Well, just by myself, but oh no, he's waking up. Are you waking up? Are you waking up? I think you're so tired. I think you need to sleep a little more. You're still tired. I think you're still tired. ¿Estás sueño? ¿Tienes sueño? Ah, tienes sueño. ¿Tú quieres tu gallina? Ah. There you go. There you go. They loved it. They thought it was great. That's actually what I'm setting up right now is another layout. Oh gosh. Boy, that sucker flies. This is one of my favorites of the Hot Wheels series. I actually took this from this show when we were in Vegas. I saw it on the wall and I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab that. Okay. We'll put some cut fences on. I think we're sitting pretty. What did you... Oh, they loved it. Yep, they loved it. Hey, Chucky B. Will you be back at the show in Richfield? I will not be at the Richfield show. That would be fun. Once I'm back in the States, I'll be at a lot more shows. I like doing shows. I don't know how much my wife will like me doing shows, but I like doing shows. They're fun. Hello, crew, Chucky B. Wow, it's already 25 minutes. Holy cow, where does time go when you're doing this stuff? You doing all right there, Matt? Hi. Hi. So once I start racing around, I'll have him sit on my lap and make sure he doesn't have a dirty diaper. You have a dirty diaper? Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so we have an emergency. I have to go address the situation with Mac real quick. Let's go address that situation. Okay, we'll be right back. Right back. Okay, we're back. We changed his diaper, but then I gave him to his mother for, I think he wanted some milk too. Hello crew, we will be with you at the show. And hey Arbuckle. So I think there's enough people here now to announce the cars that will be that are going to start pre-releases here soon. Okay. He just caught wind of Brian's Labor Day promotion. He's going to have to sweeten. I hate how they put that little heart thing right where the chat is, because then it doesn't let you see what the people say. have to wait for the next. I need to go out and get some Goo Gone. I just don't know where they source it here or where they supply it here in Mexico. It's in the way for sure. What's in the way? Oh, the heart, yes. Yeah, I don't know who, you know, I can't change that. I think it's a silly thing anyway. Like, what do you even do, like, your hearts? I don't know. Okay. I'm excited about giving this track a try. We got my catch fences up. I'm gonna do the outside line. Try to get a feel for it. The spin out tracks are awesome. Making slot cars great in Mexico. That's what we're trying to do. Oh no. Oh no. If I knew how to drive. Do you know what car really runs well? Our Beetle here. What a beautiful car. Arbuckle doesn't like it, but what a beautiful little car. Oh, no. I'm saving the Beetle for you to have fun with. Will you be, so here in Mexico, they made this little Beetle, the Super Beetle, up until like, I think it was the 2000. I think it was like 2002 or 2003. I forget the exact year, but all the way up until the 1990s, 2000. And so they're all over down here. It's a great little car. I do think we need a Willys with flames though. The black with the yellow flames, a Willy, I think that would be, I hope we do that one next. Oh. Yeah, it's not the Mexican Beetles here in Houston. Oh yeah, I could see that being a thing. You're in Houston, that's right. Oh gosh, just smacked right on there. So what do you think of our Shelby though? Arbuckle, what? Like that's a pretty hot looking car there. 427. It reminds me of those old Johnny Lightning pullbacks. I wonder if that's where they got the design or why they did it. Brian is booking a ticket as we speak. Boy, that Mustang drives real nice. Or that Shelby drives real nice. I have the Mustang. Where did I put the Mustang? I'd be not about a little tall, but you have to expect that from a TJ. Beetles ate my pine trees. Not bad, a little tall, but you have to expect that. Yeah, that's true. It is a little tall. I wonder if you could lower that. No, you're not loading that, are you? I guess maybe a little bit. Maybe you could just a little bit. Maybe if you're real careful, you're kind of grounding out what you can. I think you could just a little bit. The other problem is it's convertible. But yeah, that's where something like the Beetle fits the T-Jet and then the Willys is another car that really fits the T-Jet really well. Daniel, have you had Molly yet? Yes, that's about the first thing we had down here. And it's very good. It's like a Mexican chocolate chili, like sweet bitter mix for like a salsa. That's really good and got it with like chicken. Interesting. That is interesting. That would be a cool car for them to do, Adam. I'd like to see a T-top Monte Carlo from the 80s. T-top Monte Carlo. T-top. T-top Monte Carlo. Oh, yeah. I don't know, Monte Carlos are pretty cool, but what's that thing that they look like? They almost look identical to the Buick, there's like a Buick that looks just like them, the Buick Grand National? Yeah, the Buick, don't they look just like a Buick Grand National essentially? Are they a Buick Grand National? Is this? No, they're definitely different. But yeah, look up a Buick Grand National, and then look right next to a Monte Carlo, and they look. Iconic car usually in white, SS edition Grand Nat. All sister car. Oh, okay, all sister. A bunch of the brands they call that a G-body. Oh, kind of like the Camaro and the Firebird. Is that kind of what we're doing there? That makes sense. Yeah, neat little car, but I don't know, the 80s just doesn't do it. They're just like the Mustang square body, just not a, Mustang 2 wasn't much better, but yeah, it seems like America just stopped making really pretty cars in 73. 73 is basically the cutoff for me. I can pull this back a little bit so I'm more in the screen here. Seems like the extraction cars don't like this spin track. Oh, that's actually hitting the track there. Okay, that's what's going on there. I see what's going on there. I wonder if it's happening down there too then. Boy, the 4-gear truck really flies around the regular caster. There we go. This is the only 4-gear I have with me. It'd be fun to, I think the 4-gear would be great for it is a lot better for the younger kids and stuff. Because they can go a lot faster and it holds up. The truck flies, I have one. I like his setup on the table. Where is Mackie? No junk. I like his setup on the table. Yeah, so this is now we're not using any of the crossover tracks, however, this is all the parts in the Double Derby Mania and the Speed and Endurance, which we are currently out of actually. I don't know if we'll be getting these again, so maybe I have to sell these cars. I'm not really a collector myself. I do like this this GT here. That's a neat color combination. I like the light blue with the with the, I don't know, they almost look like eyes, those red. It's a big contrast to it. That's a neat car. I don't think the shop rail performs that good. I think this wing throws it off. Like, sure, maybe in real life the wing was useful, but I don't think it's useful here. It just doesn't seem to. So that was the crash though. I just don't. I think the wing looks stupid. I think it looks stupid in the real car too. Maybe it was a cool design, super advanced, yada yada yada. It looks silly. I do love these derby cars we have. Those are cool. Which they will be probably not this month, maybe not even next month, but these are, we're running slow on these, so these will be at some point be going up. Not the other pack, we still have the other pack, but which was cool. I think it was Arbuckle shared on Facebook. He does I think it's Arbuckle. He shares a lot of fun stuff on Facebook about like what the real cars look like, because I didn't even know these were real cars. The other Demolition Derby set we have, and boy, the real cars of these looks awesome. Of these guys, number 57 and number 3, here's Smokey's best dang garage in town. I wonder, is that, I think I might just learn something else here. Where's my, Smokey's best thing. Oh, is that the same garage the Motoramic's a part of? Oh, you guys are gonna have to fill me in with that. What's with these both being the same garage here? This 57 and this 55. Wing wasn't there. That's why it won. Which, that's a cool concept. I was reading how there was like a lever on it. Like, I looked into it. I just, like I said, I think it looks silly, but that's cool that it won and they did a good job. That's very, this has my interest right now. I didn't know that these were these cars are from the same kind of garage idea. Okay, that one's Newton's garage. But these are both Smokey's garage cars. Mechanics, Junior Robbins. Yeah, they both are Smokey's. Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach. Herb Thomas. Paul Goldsmith. 195 horsepower. V8. Well, this Motoramic car is a pretty awesome one. Okay, so Smokey Unick was his name. Famous stock car guy. Florida, big NASCAR garage. Okay, so they made a bunch of cars. Those two cars that are not up here in real life. Well, they're different garages. I think that's why we have them together to race. Those are sick looking though. Those are nice. Look at those. Man, those are cool. They ran on different... They ran on different circuits. That's funny. So we shouldn't have them paired together is what you're saying. Well, maybe we open up a bunch and sell the cars separate. Yeah, those are cool though. Where is my your daughter-in-law has your grandson. I don't have him right now. I told her to bring him back up here when she was done breastfeeding. I'll go check on him because I want to go grab my little oil. Hey, Brian. Okay, sup, Al. Hello, Alan. Hello, Alan. Alan Taylor. What'd I miss? Okay, so we are going to be announcing the new pre-orders for the upcoming exclusives. The Super Samurai 240Z. Let me go to the. I'm gonna pull this up. Let me clear this out real quick. She's actually gonna come up and race with me a little bit. Oh, I need to blow my nose. Oh, yeah. Okay. So she's gonna come race with me. ¿Tú querías, Stacia? ¿Ah? Ok, pues tú vas, porque yo necesito la constructora. Y solo recuerdo que tú estás en libre, so ¿quieres algo? Necesito que te dé. Ok, ¿qué carrito tú quieres? Okay, the new 4-car track set coming out also has some historical cars, but from different unrelated tracks. Yes, we ship to the UK. Send me an email at professtinker@gmail, and we can work. If you have any questions, you can reach me there. No voy a mi birthday, así que yes, Mac is getting huge. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna start racing. Yo necesito dile algo de ellos. So the cars that are coming out, products. So tonight at midnight, I will be releasing the pre-orders for the Badman, which is expected December, January. I know it's super early for the Badman. We think that one's going to be a big one, so we want to give people plenty of time to pre-order it. If you want to wait till the last month, don't worry about that, especially if you're a club member. We'll make sure you get one. If we start getting super low, and they do all sell out before release date, I'll send an email when we're halfway sold out, so that people know if they need to hurry up or if they can wait longer. The classic blue and white Bel Airs, the Nomad and the Bel Air 1955. I know Arbuckle has problems with those. However, they are sweet cars. We've heard your problems. But my dad likes making unique things sometimes. I know it's not historical, but they're just cool and they're fun. That's just all there is to it. That 2-pack is, normally our cars are $39.99. The 2-pack's gonna be together. It's basically $10 off, so it's like $35 a car. So $69.99 for the 2-pack. Those will be going live tonight. I'm preparing the email right now. I have the email ready for everybody, and then I'll be making a more unique email for the club members. I haven't done that yet because I decided to build a track. And this track is the Speed and Endurance and the Double Derby Mania combined, just with no cross tracks. ¿Qué piensas de la pista ahorita? ¿Te gusta? ¿Es divertida? Sí, es súper, cuando yo hablaba ahorita, súper practicar. What do you want? I'm trying to do a live stream.
I want to see my grandson.
You can see your grandson, but I'm busy doing a live stream.
My grandson is more important than Maggie.
I get that he's important, but I'm in the middle of a live stream. I'm trying to announce your new cars that are being released. Your double pack Bel Airs. We're announcing the double pack Bel Airs.
The bad men are
I know, I've told them they're not, but I think they're gonna sell out, and so I wanna give people plenty of time to get them.
I got tell everybody I got a sample of the gold 55, chrome 55 Nomad. I'm gonna show it tomorrow.
You're gonna show it tomorrow.
Yes.
And when are those expected?
Those are coming January.
January, February?
Yeah, they're 3 packs.
Hey, Kevin and shifting to high. Yeah, everybody's here. We're just. Did you see my layout? What do you think of one of my first layouts?
It sucks. I want to see my grandson.
He's right there.
Hi, Maggie. 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 Say hello, Grandpa. Grandpa. Maggie. Maggie. Maggie.
But we also announced the Super Samurai that's coming,
Right.
and then well, really just those two right now. Those are what we're opening up: the double pack and the Super Samurai, and then the Bel Air. Just because I'm worried that's gonna sell out before we even get them.
That could be. I wish it would. Honestly, I could use that. That'd be great, really. Oh my gosh.
We would just put all that into the next exclusive run.
No, we put all that to pay off our balance.
That too.
Alright, I'll see you later. You guys have fun.
Bye. Dile bye. Hey.
Dile adios, 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 adios. Oh no, Kevin Curl says, let's get to racing.
Bye.
Alright, I gotta get a controller. Okay, ¿qué carrito tú quieres?
Ay, boche también.
¿Tú quieres la boche? Okay. Yo no sé este tipo, el otro pizza, el 21 y quizás yo necesito la otra pizza. Ah, sí, el 8 está muy bueno. Ay. Okay, we're just gonna practice for a little bit and then we'll get to racing. Brian said that 2 hardware stores had placed order. No, he didn't. Yeah, she's gonna smoke you, Daniel. No, nosotros solo vas a oírlo por un ratito y después calentar.
¿Y después qué?
¿Tú cambias los carros?
¿Tú?
Tú eres la bocha, ¿no?
Sí.
Ok. Pues ya. Nada.
Esta chispas del bocho. A ver tú. A ver, Marky.
Oh no. Los dos. No put it here for ya. Come here. If you don't put it here mucho rápido, pero tú necesitas ir más rápido suficiente. So, como zoom. Es rápido suficiente. Zoom. Si este es para allá. Yo puedo cambiar por una pista normal. Yo voy a cambiar. Yeah, I think that's a bad spot for that curve. I'm going to change it out.
Solo ahí, los demás pasa bien.
Sí, los otros están bien. I don't know if I have another. Oh, there it is.
Un pedazo.
Ay. Ay. Gracias. Okay. Where'd that piece go? Yeah, that will be better. I think it's fun to have a little bit of a challenge, and those are fun. I think it's cool on the Fink and Furious set to have it under the little tunnel that's in it. I like that set. I want to get one. Okay. ¿Qué más tengo? ¿Le gusta el Shelby o la mamá? ¿De tú? Esta es tuya. ¿No sirve?
Fíjate bien un poco más.
Ah.
Ahí,
Okay, Mackie is eating this lacquer case. He is. Hey, hey buddy. Here, do you want to race with Papa? You get a good from Papa. Oh, tú para qué. Okay, intento lo este. Oh. Here, pon la Hot Wheels car. Pon la Hot Wheels car. La Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels. Ah. So con este puede ir como aquí. Y cuando es aquí, tú necesitas moverte como aquí. Y tiene una cadena. So a veces tú necesitas seguro el derecho. Leche. Bad spot. Okay, so the inner lane is a tricky one. That's the other side. That's the thing, once you do have to kind of finagle the track. Mac making a run for, yeah, she's gonna spook it. Why are we so far behind on this? There we go. There we go. I think that will fix some problems. Then this one's better too. I need some glue gun. That's what I need. That's what I'm gonna get. That's the next thing on my list of things I need here in Mexico. Glue gun. If anybody wants to send me glue gun, I'd give you my address, but we don't have a number. My road, none of the houses have numbers for mail. You just put your name and then they deliver it to the center. And then I'll have to make a couple. See, I really like these. Well, so my wife really likes the Jeep. And Hummers are just really popular down here in Mexico. A lot of people really like Hummers. They're not great at staying on the track because they're so dang top heavy, but they are kind of fun. So what, of the exclusives, what's your guys, of the exclusive you guys know about, what's the one you guys are most excited for? Oh my gosh. That little beetle does run good. This little guy flies. That's a good body. That beetle's a good body. Yeah, that's awesome. Boy, that looks awesome on the track too. Did you guys see that? That was like turned the whole way around there. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that thing is sweet. Boy, look at that. I wonder why that spring's not really making good contact. Oh, there we go. Oh, it gets caught on the little. It gets caught on that little piece there. That's okay. Don't really need to. Okay, so I have heard people complain that the darker cars don't contrast well with the track, though. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really like this GT road. That's the really cool thing about slack cars is they scale so well. You can have a small layout like this. This is just a Costco table, a 6 by, I think it's 6 by what, 2.5, 2? I don't know, I'm bad at measurements. I should be better, but I'm not. I haven't gotten much input as far as what, are you guys not excited about the exclusives at all? What's up with that? What do people think about the Super Samurai? The Datsun? Yeah, that's cool. The truck's fun just because the 4-gear is fun if you just want to stick to the track, not have to worry about anything. Right as I say that. Okay. Your Daytona Lorenzo is your best exclusive because it's the hardest to counterfeit. Why? Oh, because it has so many decals or what? This is the Lorenzo. Yeah, this is the Lorenzo. Tell me a little bit more about that, Arbuckle, and we'll erase that for a minute here. Boy, that car runs nice. Boy, something I do like doing is, because it does sound like it's a little. We're going to pop that magnet down a little bit. Right there. Kind of do a little bit of oil. Just a dab. You don't need to over oil these things. Sometimes I'm guilty of. You just want just enough to keep those gears running. Oh boy, you heard that sound change instantly. Instantly. Boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's a check. Man, that's right out of the box too. Wow, look at that. Yeah, she's nice and looped up there, real nice. Okay, you're done. Okay, you haven't put me in yet, Arbuckle. You can send me an email too if you'd rather. if you don't get to it today. I read all the stuff you say, by the way. All your reviews and everything, I love them. Even the bad ones. I almost like bad, well, not that I like bad, you know, if you give us 5 stars, but write a bad review, that's the best. It's because the stars are stupid, but they do mean stuff. Your black, white, nomad, and upcoming blue, white are also good exclusives for the same reason, but they're not authentic. Yes, you are correct. They are not authentic. They are literally Brian Young exclusive. There's no better way to say it. Is he wanted a black one, and then he wanted a red one, which I think they make a red one, and the yellow one, which I didn't. Man, I was at the show. Why didn't I grab the red one? Boy, let's do a couple laps with this guy real quick, bro. Yeah, that's a smoother. This is why I like Extraction. Just a little bit of TLC, and man, the Extraction are just great runners. That's why more than half of our exclusives are Extraction. It's just a great chassis with a nice selection of bodies to choose from. It gives us a lot of options. And they run great. They're just a great all-around performer as far as if you just want to have fun. Boy, that's great. Yeah, we're gonna take that guy to the outside lane here. I want to get a little bit better. That's why I'm running in the middle. But let's see what this guy does on the outside lane here. Oh yeah, oh look at, holy cow. Okay, I gotta slow down there. Oh my goodness. Holy. Okay, alright, here we go, Then slow down. And we can push it, and then slow down, okay. That guy almost made it back on the track there. Okay, see this guy we can dial up a little bit. We'll dial this one up a bit. There we go. Oh, I gotta be careful right there. Okay, your Batman exclusive is a major. Everyone can reproduce it. Is a major dud. Everyone can reproduce it for less than $25. That just isn't so, though. Those people who want to really collect a Batman, they're not going to get the. So, like, say what you will, but packaging for a lot of people means a lot. The fact that these cars come in this nice little box and it says everything and has the name and everything. People like the little box. It's gonna say Tinker Toys on the side. It's gonna be presented really well all together. So you can say you can reproduce the car. I like Ryan's idea, stock Bel Air. So the box may be valuable, but not the contents. Well, the box will be valuable with the contents, and if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna. And I don't know, maybe licensing prevent, because sometimes licensing prevents us from doing exactly what we want. But if I'm not mistaken, the Batman will have the Betsy Ross flag. Let me check right now. Yeah, so and maybe somebody can counterfeit that too, and maybe it makes it less authentic, but it's going to have it should, at least in the design, if you go to the website and go to the Batman, in the design page, it's going to have the Betsy Ross flag on the bumper there. So it's not, I don't know. I get what you mean by counterfeit, but man, there's a lot of people that don't want to counterfeit. I'm here in Mexico, And there's a lot of counterfeit stuff running around, and people still buy name brand stuff. I say in greater numbers than the people who buy counterfeit stuff. People like authenticity, and that's what they're gonna get when they buy a ProTinkerToys Auto World Batman, and it's gonna be sweet. I can't wait. I'm imagining it now. That's gonna be a sweet car. And a nice little box. I love these little boxes. They make everything. Just the blisters are huge. They take up so much room. And if they made a tiny blister, that'd be one. I like Auto World's blisters better than AFX blisters. AFX blisters are ridiculous. They don't say anything, and they're huge. They're humongous. I'm not anti AFX. I'm just not huge into AFX stuff. But yeah, this. That car just slices through the track. But you can. I bet the frame rates are pretty low because of the lighting. Maybe I gotta get another light in here. But where can I even put the other light? Okay, so that car runs awesome. And then I wanted to pull the I have another GT40. I have the which I have our club car here from last year, 2022. Oh, there's one for you. Give me your takes on the 55 Bel Air Nomad club car, Arbuckle. Tell me what you think of that sucker. Brian's idea. Yeah, the problem with doing the, I guess they have to do a whole new mold to get a stock Bel Air, which I don't know about that, but that's what we were told. But it seems like such an easy thing to do, to just use the same mold and put a filler piece there or something, just to get rid of that. But man, this car is sweet. I love these. I love the flamethrower. What I want to do is I want to get that silver. I actually like both of them, but the silver and black GT40s from the flamethrower series, the last flamethrower series released. I want to get the new flamethrower chassis, which I'm hoping to get a bunch of those on order, because those are awesome. Oh, cool! This is a flamethrower chassis. This is a flamethrower chassis or body, but not a flamethrower chassis. Boy, that's a neat looking car. Wow, look at that. I just love the Golf. Anything Golf looks great. Brian's idea.
la la la. I want to see my grandson.
Okay, let's see how this guy goes. It doesn't. What's going on there? What happened there? Okay, this one doesn't seem to want to roll like the other one did. Okay, why is it getting hung up over there? Ah, it's a wider, I think it's a wider chassis. Yeah, boy, that guy has a big butt on him. It's not much wider, but it is wider. So we gotta pull that, try to get those to pull out a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see how that guy goes. Okay, what the heck? Yeah, because that makes that difficult because I got floored around that curve there. Yeah, that's squeezing in on that. That's not supposed to do that. Ooh, I got one back on my board. Okay, hopefully that works now. Where'd that piece of sandpaper go? Okay, the 2022 club car says 2022 club car on it. So do you have enough club members to give them out to? Why would a non-club member pay full price? Because they're limited. Why wouldn't a non-club member pay full price? We did just put, did you miss our big sale arbuckle? They're not positioned right. What do you mean they're not positioned right? Oh, extraction, okay. The wood, because the wheel openings are ginormous, not stock. That would. On the GT40, I think you're talking. Yeah, they do seem a little bit large, don't they? And they don't look that great. Man, after coming back to this car, I used to think it looked sweet. I always looked at the front, though. I never really paid much attention to the back. The only car that I pay a lot extraction cars have charter. I do love extraction cars though. The chassis is just a great chassis. So what chassis is the most accurate to you guys then? What allows for the best bodies to be the most accurate bodies? I like the Tyco wide chassis. Tyco wide. I don't feel like Tyco wide are that much different than extraction. Am I wrong in saying that? I don't have any here. We're like, gosh, we started with so much Tyco. when we started in 2022, or gosh, he was selling Tyco even before the store. He had boxes of Tyco. And now we're down to like, gosh, there's not boxes anymore, I'll tell you that, especially the chassis. The only car that we still have a lot of is the white Corvette. The white Corvette, there is a lot of those. Because that's a narrow chassis, and so we'll take the chassis off that to give some of the other narrow body. Now we only have the Tyco, not the 440X2, but we have just the regular 440, because that's what the white Corvette came with, I guess. So we have a lot of the white Corvette. Not a lot of the other Corvettes, which makes no sense at all. How do you sell out of all the other Corvettes, essentially? Which we still have a couple of the other Corvettes. I just relisted those when I was back in Wayne for those 2 months. I really focused on Tyco, trying to get those better organized, because we're starting to run low. So I got the inventory updated in our system so that we wouldn't be, because there was a time there where we were selling Tyco stuff we didn't have, and I had to deal with the emails to that. But now those numbers should be a lot more accurate, and should stay that way, because I'm also keeping an eye on it here while I'm in Mexico, just seeing what's selling and making sure it's what I remember, how much we had, and making sure that's all good. Do you have one of these, Arbuckle? Most accurate is Ultra G. Tire openings are correct. Man, it's that corner that I Tyco is only slightly wider than... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like a little bit wider even. Okay, so seriously, on a serious note, what is your guys' thought? The Winged Warrior set is by far my favorite set. And I'm sure they've had it, some like it in the past, but I'm kind of a little bit newer. But the Winged Warrior set, basically a fully banked set. That thing is so much fun. My dad had that one at the show too. I just don't think I could fit it in my luggage. And that's his sample set. And we actually didn't get a lot of those to start with, but we'll be reordering those soon. Thoughts on the Winged Warrior set? That's awesome, right? And I'm well aware they probably shouldn't be lighted, but you know, at the end of the day, these are, at least the sets are kind of more directed at more of the beginner, not necessarily the beginner, but that's just an awesome, fun set. That's a perfect Christmas set for like, if you only have 2 kids. I keep getting hung up. I think I'm getting hung up on that little piece again. I gotta go fix that. There's that little piece that flares up. Yep. Right where that track meets there. And it just catches the... Yep. There we go. Now we should be able to get through there now. There's not issue. Yeah, there we go. That's running a lot better now. Wow, it's just really hot in here. Okay, shit, true. I favor the Tyco because of the larger selection of older style bodies. What's your favorite Tyco older style body that you're looking at? That you're I love the glow-in-the-dark Tyco cards. I don't care what you guys say, those are freaking awesome. And if you look at my photos on those, they look even cooler in the photo than they do in real life. But man, watching those things after charging them up with a light real quick and then putting them on the track and they're completely dark, those are cool. And you can call me childish, you can say whatever you want, but those are freaking sweet. But the Bel Air, now granted, I'm a Corvette guy, so I like the green Corvette, which we sold out of. So we don't even, like I don't even have any of those anymore, so I can't even play with that. These videos you're doing today are awesome. Keep them up. Working on some Dax Hudsons and Jaguars. Now we have that camel Datsun that we have a limited number of. Yeah, it's Michael. Who makes Dax Hudsons? Oh, I'm not watching my racing. Man, but this Fred Lorenzo car was really running good. Wow, that sucker. Wow, look at that. That's a performer right there. Holy cow. Look at that. Just look at that. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can get some, just fly, okay, that's where it's getting flat out. So we gotta slow it down just a little bit there, and then pick it back up, slow it down, pick it, oh my goodness, there we go. We're getting moving on that guy. Oh. What's the Disney Pixar set from the Cars animated movie? That's the... Is that a Tyco? That's a Tyco set? No kidding, go figure. Off my radar. I have to look at them. Oh my goodness, that guy does not. I thought I kind of adjusted this guy a little bit. He's oiled up. It just sounds like it's grinding on something. Oh, there we go. See, the extraction cars just need a little bit of loving to get going perfect, and then once you get them going, it's like, man, you can't, well, I have a pretty difficult layout set up. I got, 2 squeeze tracks and some nice curves over there. But boy, that does seem a little bit... If I could get that. Okay, yeah, that should not be really. It's that squeeze track over here. It just keeps giving me problems. That's a bad place for that. Oh my goodness, holy cow. Alright guys, you guys gotta look forward to our email tonight. We'll be sending out about 11:30ish, 11:45. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I plan on doing some more. Trying to give my dad a little bit of a break. He's been burning at both ends, and we know you guys like just having a chat room open so you guys can talk amongst yourself, and we want to thank you guys for helping us create this community. It's not just us trying to, take everybody's money to make slot cars. We don't collect. None of us collect. Ryan doesn't collect. I don't collect. My dad doesn't collect. Obviously, I have these here, but this is just mainly because it's our exclusives, and those are the cars I want to showcase because, well, for one, we're like happy that we made them, but really we want to get more people into the hobby, and that starts with us investing in this stuff and getting the word out there. And people have brought to my attention other stores are making exclusives. We encourage you guys to check out their stuff, get their exclusives, get one of everybody's stuff. Support what you like or it goes away. That's a real saying I hear from a lot of people. And this is Mexico. Is there a different, like the States don't have? Well, Mike, I can show you around real quick. May drag rails. High rails on 9-inch. Nice. High rails on 9 in radius crazy. Here, I'll show you guys around before I let you guys go one last time. Oh, I just detached the wrong thing. This in Mexico. Is there different cars in Mexico like the States don't have? So for one, there's beetles all over the place. Now granted, of course there's nobody. So there's my little CRV. The Sentra is a big car down here. You'll see one right around there. The Sentra's a big car. VW is huge. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of beetles. Big on Sentras. if one day I'll just do a video of kind of like what life is where I'm living. Particularly, this is a small town of 2,500 people. Extremely beautiful. We like it here a lot. Here's my patio. Hola, buenas. This guy walking. I don't think he heard me or didn't know where I was. I'm up top here. But, you know, really, really tranquil place here. Saw a full-size VW pickup in Mexico. Not sold in the U.S. Was that built off of the Combi chassis? Is it using the Combi as the front? Because I've seen the Combis in all sorts of designs here. Converted into taco trucks where the middle opens up and there's a grill. You know, a lot of scooters, a lot of 125 motorcycles. Let's see here. I hear something else coming this way. Maybe it's one of the Beetles. I'm telling you, there's like 30 Beetles in my town alone. Gosh, of course, we can't really see any. Even my buddy Efren. My buddy Efren lives in not the house that you can see here, but the very next house. It's kind of covered in shrubs. That's the guy I took down here, and that's how I found out about. Well, his sister-in-law lives down this road, and she's the one that hooked me up with my wife, kind of got us talking and stuff. She tried to hook me up with a bunch of other girls, but it was when I first came down here, and I'm like, listen, I can't talk to these people that you're trying to hook me up with. Lots of F-150s. Rebadged as Lobo. Yes, you are correct. What's the story behind that? Give me more information, because I see those everywhere. F-150s rebranded as Lobos. See, lots of motorcycles. They're like 125cc motorcycles. They're just all over the place here. They made Beetles until a few years ago. Plant and Playboy. Yes, sir. Yes, they did. And then they stopped. Why did they ever stop making that car? What a wonderful, just easy to work on, easy to keep running car. Oh, and then the taxis are this, what is that thing? It's a little Chevy. There's a lot of these little Chevys. There's little Chevy. They're like little Chevy, they're like little trucks, but a Chevy. And Dodge makes one, Volkswagen makes one, and they basically look like a little, it's like a little sedan, but it has a little bed in back. I don't know what's going on over there. But I'll tell you what, ever since having like a smaller SUV like this, that's just the perfect little thing. Red and white stripe. Looks like your Datsun slot car. And there's some Datsuns down here. I've seen quite a few Datsuns down here. See how many motorcycles there are? Motorcycles, scooters. They're just all over. They're just running around. It's because gas is like super expensive down here for the... like it's not cheap at all. And so if you want to get around, you have to make your gas go as far as you can. In those little 125cc motorcycle things, those things get, I think they get around 50 to 60 miles to the gallon, if not more. I could be wrong, because I think they are, I don't know much about them. Yes, Datsun-based models you cannot get here in the U.S. Either way, guys, I'm gonna call it. Well, you guys could expect more of these. I'll try to do more. I'm trying to get more involved in the information department, keeping you guys abreast on what's coming, and just opening up our nice, wide, quiet streets. Yes, it's very tranquil here. Mexico City, not so much. Jalapa, not so much. Where I live, there's like there's mountains on every side of me. I live in a basin, essentially. Chrysler is the #1 auto manufacturer in Mexico. I don't see a lot of Chryslers. I see those old Dodge cars I was talking about. But other than that, I Even those are rare. Chevy's the ones, as far as American manufacturers, I think I see a lot of Chevys. See, there's a lot of that kind of, a lot of Nissan. I don't know. Like I said, I'll do a walk through my town one time maybe, and then a walk through the city because there's a little bit crashability, no safety equipment. Yeah, the world's too safe as it is. The fact of the matter, especially in these less developed countries, it's better. Like it's. Would you rather them driving around in the little motorcycles? Because that's what they're forced into now. Like, because they're making it more difficult for these people to get around. They either just can't get around, and then they're poorer, or you force them to get all this safety equipment that makes a car cost twice as much, and now they don't have a car. So I'm sick of hearing all this stuff about we need to regulate more and safety this and safety that. There's people just trying to get to work every day and feed their family, and quite frankly, not everybody lives in a economy like the USA, and I think we need to remember that. And it definitely, because I see it here, they're making more restrictions on motorcycles, and it's like, okay, you can restrict these motorcycles more and make it harder for these families to get about their daily lives. In the name of saving them, but all you're doing is making their life more difficult, and it's not good. You should coordinate the transfer of auto world production from China to Mexico. I don't quite have those contacts, but that was a thought as far as that would be cool if that ever happened. Just the shipping of all the molds and everything is an expense in itself. Now, if we increase, which I'm not gonna get political here, but if certain things happen in China where the U.S. would be forced to, change its production to other countries, Mexico is definitely a prime location. It's gotten much better here since the early 2000s. The president here is pretty well liked amongst the people I've talked to. Not speaking for all Mexicans, but the Guardia Nacional is the new police force that's it's like the new military force over everything, and they do a really good job. My dealings with them have always been they're very kind. They seem to be looking for drugs, and that's it. And that's what you want your police force to be doing, is getting the drugs off the street. And so in that sense, it seems like they're doing a great job. And it's not like another group, which I'm not going to name because I don't have, just for reasons. The other group is not so, which they've been slowly phased out and replaced by the Guardia Nacional, and thank God for that. But yeah, this is Mexico, and somebody working on he does the piping and the waterworks. He was my neighbor when we lived in our first house. The problem is there's a lot of dogs running around. Hola, buenas noches. So, yep. Either way, it was fun chatting with you guys, fun hanging out. We'll try to do more of these, and I can share more with you guys in the future. So you guys have a good one. It's been over 2 hours, so yeah, we're gonna close out.